Hi, it's Peggy Tanous. Welcome to another edition of Positivity with Peggy. Today I have a very special guest, celebrity pro makeup artist, and one of my dearest friends, Lori Gattuso.
Thank you, Peggy. Hi, everyone.
I'm so happy you're here. So Lori and I met on a shoot for Mercedes-Benz, and it was about 12 years ago. I just dated us, darn. Anyways, so we met on this shoot, and it was a 10-day shoot, and I knew after that I could only have you do my makeup because you're so amazing. And I think by the end of the shoot, we were best friends and the crew hated us. They were so annoyed by us.
Definitely. We were obnoxious.
So I want you to tell my viewers, before we get into getting the housewife look today, because that's what we're going to show everybody, how to get the housewife eyes. I want you to tell everyone how you got started, some of your clients, obviously Bravo, but some of your clients you've worked with, and some of the necessities everyone needs to get this look.
Great. Well, I feel very blessed that I have a career that I'm super passionate about. Since I was 9 years old, I loved makeup, and I would go to the drugstore and buy makeup. Most kids at 9 would buy toys or candy.
Toys or candy, yep.
I didn't know what I was buying, just the bright colors. And that's kind of how my passion started.
And you've been doing it for how long now?
I've been doing it for about 20 years.
20 years.
I do a lot of TV commercials, TV shows, magazine work, celebrity clients, private clients for any events and affairs that they may have. So,
you've done Pam Anderson's makeup.
Pam Anderson, let me name a few. Let's see, Brooke Burke, George Lopez, Hill Harper from CSI, David
Peggy
Foster,
Tanous from Bravo.
Peggy Tanous from
and
Bravo.
all the girls on Bravo.
All the RHOC girls. And even a New Jersey housewife,
Melissa, yeah, that's right. I
yeah,
gave her your number when she was here, yes.
You, yeah.
So now that all my viewers know you're obviously amazing because so many people hire you, what are some of the, I'd say, the staples that everyone should have to do makeup? Like, I always use a primer in the morning. What are the things that you say, yeah, you should definitely have this, this, and this in order to get a nice, fresh housewife look?
Well, I think for starters, the best thing is to have some really great moisturizers, some eye cream, prep the skin with a little primer, and then some great foundation for your coverage, a little under eye concealer, and definitely a good bronzer. And then you want to sculpt out the brows, which frame the eyes, and just some really great lashes to bring out the eyes. And
obviously I have on a little bit of makeup because we didn't have time to do the entire face. That would take way too long. But you're going to do my eyes to show everyone how to get the eyes to really pop.
Right. We're going to probably do a light smoky eye and throw some lashes on Peggy, although she doesn't need any. They're so long.
Latisse. This is from Latisse. I've been using the Latisse.
They look amazing. They look amazing.
But I still figured you'd put them on, so I didn't put very much mascara on.
Looks good.
Okay, so we're going to get started doing the eyes.
Sounds good.
So I want you to explain to the viewers what you're doing.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sculpt the brows, which frame the eyes.
And I did them a little bit just to save time.
Okay, so I'm going to just add a little definition to her brows.
Well, and I had a bad experience with plucking, as you know. So I always have to fill them in now, but they have grown. They're much better.
No, they look great.
And Robin's been shaping them.
Yeah, they look amazing. So we're just defining the eyes by putting a little definition in the brow. And then I'm going to take a little highlighter that's going to go in the very center of both lids. Close your eyes.
And what does that do?
And this just highlights the lid, gives a little contour and definition to the lid. It makes the eyes pop. I'm adding a little shimmer to this.
We like shimmer.
The shimmer gives it that sexy look.
The bling.
Bling, bling. Okay, and then next, I'm going to take a cream liner.
And I'd say this is one of the most important things to have a good liner, correct?
Yes, absolutely. The liner definitely defines the eyes and brings the eyes out.
And which one are you using?
I'm using a MAC wet cream liner where you wet it with the brush.
And this is easy enough for people to do at home.
Super easy. Super easy. Every woman should be able to do this.
So you just wet the brush and then...
Wet the brush, dip it in the cake cream liner, and you want to stay right along the lash line.
Now I'm blonde and you still use the black on me, so really any hair color can use black.
I mean, you could vary it up. You can do a dark brown, you can do black, depending on how dramatic you want to go with your look. If you want a softer, more natural, obviously you'd use, a brown, like a deep brown. Okay, so that's the cream liner.
Can I open?
And actually not yet. And I've extended the corners just a bit to give that kind of cat eye look. So that's the liner. Go ahead and look. It's probably a little bit wet still. Open up. Wow.
See, right away.
They come
brightens
to
up.
life.
Now they're popping.
They're popping now. Okay, so the next step would be a little definition to the outer corner of the eye to kind of give that dramatic effect to the eye.
And then you've been doing on the Housewives we were doing for the interviews a little black on the inside as well.
Yes.
Just to
yes.
really make the eye pop.
Close your eyes. So I'm going to just take Peggy's natural shape of her lid. She has some great lid space and definition. I know that sounds funny, but she does have a great shape eye. So it makes it easy for a makeup artist to get the makeup right where you need it. So now I'm going to take, I've made my lines, and now I'm just going to blend it out with a smudged type of fluff brush.
Now, what kind of brushes do you recommend?
I kind of use a variety of brushes. I like the MAC brushes a lot. I like the IT Cosmetic brushes.
But are there a minimum that you should have? Like you should always have, 5, or what do you recommend?
Well, I definitely think you need an angle brush for your brows. You need a liner, thin liner brush for the eyeliner. And then you need a brush like this to do a little bit of blending, which is like a fluff shadow brush. And that just softens the look.
I have to see that one because I need a new blending one. Yeah,
and then this is the angle.
I have that one.
Okay.
You've told me a lot of them, and I've written them down and gone in the store. And
so yeah, and then maybe a powder brush, blush brush, lip brush. Not too many, a good 5 or 6. So
and people can build as they go along, so don't feel like you have to go spend a fortune. It's you can get good stuff that's not crazy expensive, and you can always get your blush and your powder and your angled for your liner, and then maybe next month you go get the blended one.
Right, exactly. You can pick them up as you go.
Now, how about for different colored eyes? Like I have hazel green. So for me, like the warmer tones kind of bring out the green. We do I know we've done a lot of watermelon and orange and yellows.
That's definitely a great contrast.
For blue, maybe more of a smoky, like blues and grays.
Grays and a lot of burgundies. Burgundies make blue and green eyes pop really well, and plums as well.
And then brown, people can kind of do anything really, right?
Right, exactly. Brown, there's no rules, like any color will go. So I'm just blending out the shadow, her contouring in the corner. And then now I'm going to add a little bit of Peggy's favorite color, a little melon in the crease.
I love my melon.
And this is just going to add a little color and make her lids pop, her eyes pop, the actual green in her eye. You have a lot of green, but wouldn't you say they're more hazel green?
Yeah, they're definitely hazel with brown specks. They're kind of a mix of everything. They're like a Heinz 57 eye. Depends what I wear too. If I wear a green or cream colors, they tend to look more green.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm whipping this on real quick. But it's mostly in your blending that's the key to keeping everything soft. So
I can't see, but I'm sure it looks
I know you can't see, but next we're going to line the bottom and really define the eye. We're going to add a little black liner in the center, and then I'm also going to add a little powdered shadow underneath, just in the corners.
And for lashes, what kind of lashes do you recommend? I mean, I've gone to Rite Aid and bought lashes.
You can buy lashes anywhere. If you're going to go to the drugstore, Ardell's are like great, inexpensive.
I buy those a lot.
Great lashes. Yeah.
MAC has great ones too.
MAC has great ones. I like a company called Red Cherry that you can get online.
I haven't heard of those yet.
And a lot of the little Asian boutiques carry them as well. So I'm just adding a little liner in the corners on the bottom.
And this is brown you're using?
And this is a dark, like espresso brown. And look all the way up. And once we add the lashes, her eyes will really pop. Oops, you okay there?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Welcome back to part 2. Here we are, and we're going to start with you were just putting on my fake eyelashes. So
yes,
we're going to put those on.
I just trimmed them 3/4 so that, pardon me, gives the cat eye look. So now I'm going to actually apply the lashes to Peggy. And I've got the glue on. I use duotone dark glue, which comes on gray and dries black. And you can buy the white, but I'd stick with the gray.
Oh, I so prefer the gray. I ran out of my gray the other night, and we had a big event, and I was like going crazy. I had to use the white.
Yeah.
So then I had to put my liner over because it was drying white.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so when applying lashes, you want to get in that little sweet spot, which is the ridge in between the lash line and the lid. You want to just set it right in there, and you want to kind of press it on so that you make sure that you have contact with the lash to the lash line. Okay, open your eyes. And the less glue you use, the better.
Really? You'd think the opposite. Now, why is that?
Because if you use too much glue, it'll tend to drip down onto the bottom and kind of glue the eyes together, and it gets a little messy. So look at the difference between her left eye and her right eye. The right eye is much more dramatic. So just by throwing a set of lashes on, they look so much more dramatic.
Well, and especially for film, it's a huge difference. I've noticed interviews I've done, you know, for press, not wearing lashes, and then I have one wearing lashes, and I'm like, oh my God, I'll never, you know, not wear lashes again. I have to always wear lashes when I go to certain events because it just makes a big difference.
I agree.
They kind of get lost when you're on film.
Right. Okay.
So now we're doing the other one.
Now we're going to do the other side. And once I put the glue on, I use a pair of tweezers. Some artists like to just use their fingers and put them on, but I think the tweezers help get the right application. Okay, open. Great. Oh, that looks amazing.
Voila.
Wow. And you know, you can even build up on this and add a little more dark smoky smudge to the outer corners, and that will definitely give a lot more drama to the eye. But we're just doing a quick little smoky version. So next, I would give Peggy just a light dusting of pretty blush on the cheeks. And that'll brighten up her whole face. You want to kind of start at the apple of the cheekbone and go on back.
And that has a little bit of shimmer in it, doesn't it?
This has a little bit of shimmer. This is actually a great new color by MAC called Dainty. And I'm actually even dusting just a touch up on the forehead and dab on the chin. And so that just gives a really pretty soft look. And then next, a little lip color.
Little gloss, which I put a little on, but you can add a little more. And obviously daytime, I stick to usually neutral tones. And then night, depending upon what I'm wearing, you can darken it. I think, isn't the rule of thumb though, if you're doing darker eyes, you always want lighter lips?
Yes, you definitely
so
want
like a nude or a pink.
All right, so I'm just adding like a light shimmer, kind of a natural lip color, because I've got the smoky eye. So you want to kind of balance the lip. If you've got a smoky eye, do a lighter lip. You don't want too dramatic eyes and dramatic lips. It just gives a harsh look.
So, and then when you do a red lipstick, that was kind of big again this Christmas.
Right.
You want to do lighter on the eyes.
Absolutely. You just need some balance there. So here
we are. And I wish we had time to have Lori do the glam hair too, but we don't. But this gives you a great start of how to get that look and the quick things you can do. And they can obviously go to lorigattuso.com, spell your name so that we get it correct.
www.
Or isn't it Gattuso?
It's Gattuso
Makeup.com. That's right. Sorry.
That's okay.
So it's www.
Gattusomakeup.com.
And spell that.
Gattuso. Makeup, MAKEUP.com.
Yay! Well, thank you so much, Lori.
Thank you for having me.
And if you have any other questions for Lori, you can go to her website, or you can always contact me. If you have an event coming up, she does weddings. She did my wedding, special events,
anything that you would need makeup for, you can call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So until next time, stay positive.